Ricotta nowadays is a very much used ingredient both in savory dishes and sweet dishes. The recipe today is cannoli ricotta, which is pastry cases filled with a sweet ricotta mixture. We start off by showing you how to make the pastry. You need 250 grams of plain sifted flour. Make a well and add 2 teaspoons of margarine, 2 teaspoons of lard, and of course 1 tablespoon of sugar. But I dropped it here, so you need 1 tablespoon of sugar. You use the rub-in method rather. Now I'm not going to go right through the method because I haven't got time, but you need also 3 tablespoons of red wine and about 1/4 cup of ice-cold water. Remember, the secret of this pastry is that you have to use chilled water. Keep mixing until you get it to the right consistency, which should be a rather smooth one. Now I'll just show you how your pastry should look like. Hang on a sec, I'll just wipe my sticky fingers. This here is the pastry as it should be. Knead it for a while. And after that, you can roll it out as thinly as you can. I've rolled it out already there. And with a cutter, cut out shapes which come to that. And to make the cases of the cannoli, I have used these tin cylinders. Now, you wrap this pastry around a greased cylinder so that it won't stick. Yeah. Wet the edges of the pastry and stick them firmly together. Drop into boiling oil and fry for a few minutes. Be careful not to over-fry, otherwise everything will go black. They'll all burn and won't taste very nice. Now, here we have the finished fried cannoli. That's a beautiful shape over there, all nice and bubbly. Now we come to the ricotta filling, which is quite easy to make, really. You can buy ricotta at your delicatessen or even at the supermarket. You need 400 grams, and this is sold in packets or by weight. Mash your ricotta very well. Add 60 grams each of chopped cherries, grated nut, or rather chopped up nuts, chopped candied peel, and grated chocolate. Mix them in thoroughly. You also need 2 tablespoons of icing sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, and about 2 tablespoons of sweet vermouth. Mix everything well, so all the tastes blend in together. There we are. And then comes the filling. With a teaspoon, start at the edges there, push in, get as many as you can towards the center, and then do the other end. You might like to decorate each end there with a cherry. You've got to do it slowly, otherwise it's rather a messy job. But when it's finished, They are really lovely, tasty, and very presentable, as you are going to see now. So come over with me. And these are cannoli ricotta. Cannoli pastry cases with a sweet ricotta filling.